What is the most challenging part about parenting?
Well, it all starts with the age difference with me, because it's easy when they're younger. So now that I have a 10-year-old, 13-year-old, and a 7-year-old, it's my girls and it's their mouths. It's the mouths that kills me that I want to kill them. So
their attitudes. Huh?
It is. Different personalities, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Is the boys, like, parenting the boys harder or the females?
The boys are easier. They're calm. They're laid back. They just want the game, snacks, and their space.
True.
I was about to say, Shawnee, you want to speak to that because you have boys.
So I think mine's is just time. Like, I have 2 boys, and I just kind of feel like being at their practices and doing what I need to do for myself, it's a problem. So it's just time with me.
Time.
Yeah.
And I honestly agree with Precious times too. It's the attitude. It's the age. It's
She's
like
so young, though.
Imoni's 7 and she got an attitude on her.
What you got an attitude for?
That's what I be wanting to know. What's the problem, sis? Like, I mean, yeah, it's bad. Her attitude's bad, and I think it's because she's around a bunch of females, so she feeds off of that.
Yeah.
It's bad.
What is the most joyful part about being a parent?
Being a boy mom, I just feel like they're always on me, following me, loving on me,
Aw,
telling me
really?
I'm
The
pretty.
boys? Aw.
Like, yeah, your hair, like today, like I've been wearing short hair, but like today I got my long hair, and they're like, Mom, your hair looks nice, and that makes me feel good. Like, that's the best
So
part.
the compliments.
Like, yes,
from the boys.
the
Yeah, being a
compliments.
boy mom.
Sorry, how old are they?
I have a 12-year-old and I have a 4-year-old.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
What about your kids? What ages are they?
My son's 13, my daughter's 10, and I have a 7-year-old.
Okay.
And I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Okay.
Imoni's 7, and the baby's 3.
Okay. Were you about to add on to what they were saying?
I was about to say, yeah, being a boy mom is everything. Like, the way that he loves on me, like, he just
He is not
grabs my-
affectionate.
With me, he is.
Really? I thought he
With
was
me,
like
he
me.
is. Like, the other day, I was like, come here, son, give me a kiss. And he don't know, he's not that affectionate. But
Sometimes.
I was like, come here, give me a kiss. And he came up to me, and he let me give him a kiss. But then the other day, I was like, give me a kiss. And he just gave me a kiss with no problem. Then he just wraps his arms around me. Like, he really is affectionate when it comes to me. Sometimes.
When he feel like
yeah,
it.
when he feel like it.
So how do you guys discipline your kids? Pressure time. You
Beat
go
them.
first.
Beat the hell out of them. Sorry, no, I'm just joking.
That's my problem.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest. They squat. Definitely do squat. I'll take away, like, their precious toys or anything like that. Like, they don't have phones, but like PlayStation, or they can't stand.
So what do you mean by the squat? So you make them do squats?
Against the wall, and they squat with their arms out.
Why not push-ups?
Wow.
Why not push-ups? Because I have 2 girls, I don't know.
I just thought that
they
was
don't-
interesting.
Jeremiah do push-ups like it's no tomorrow. So I ain't even
Squirting them out.
That's interesting.
I just feel like with my kids, I try to pay attention to what they put their attention to the most. So like their phones, their PlayStations, their whatever, going over their friends, playing basketball, whatever. I'm taking that all away, and you can't deal with it.
Sports. Not the sports.
I'm taking it away because that's something that makes you happy. So if I take that away from you, you'll understand that whatever you did, you can't do it again.
Or you're talking about more so like playing basketball with his friends, or playing basketball like for like this
anything.
school?
Anything, whatever.
But I wouldn't. I tried to do that, and my older sister was telling me like we shouldn't do that because that's a part of them staying out the streets and keeping them active and stuff like that. So
I think it depends on a kid because my son's not a street kid.
no,
He's
neither
not
is
like-
mine. But I'm just saying it will keep them away from that, because if he keep on acting up and you keep on taking it away, then he's gonna look towards something else.
I get what you're saying.
I'm
get
taking
that
it away.
too, but that's
what he
also
likes.
showing discipline in the house too.
Yeah.
Letting you know that I'm stern and this is what I'm not going to stand
Yeah, I'm
for.
not saying take it all away, but the sports is like
I'm
it's
taking that
keeping
away.
But that's
'cause
something
that's what
they
he
love.
likes.
That's something they love.
If
So
you-
in order for you to take me serious, this is what I'm going to do to take away from you.
Do right so that you can still do what you like to do.
I get it. Now you take that away from him, and he don't like basketball no more, or football anymore. He don't want to do something, and you try to push him to be and do something, and he don't have that in him no more. Then it's
Well,
like
that's something different then.
that's what I'm saying. If you keep on acting up and you keep taking it away from him, and then he lose interest in it, or he'd be like, I don't even care about it because you're gonna take it away from me anyway.
then we tap into something different. Then.
Oh my goodness, just take everything away from the kids.
And living in my house is discipline and respect, and you gonna learn when you living in my house. Like that's just what it is.
I'm really big on discipline and principles.
You have
I think that's what we learn is everybody has different ways of parenting.
I more so yell more than anything, and the more that I do that, Imoni don't take to that. Like whatever.
Yep, that's how I am too. And they laugh at me
until I run
my
up on
younger
her.
son laugh at me. I be like, "Where do you come from? Why are you laughing? You're not understanding."
That's the root cousin.
For real, serious.
Does these techniques work for y'all kids? Does it work?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes.
For the older one, it works for him. I don't know why, because he grew up with me, so I just kind of feel like he knows me a little bit better. But the younger one, he play in my face, and I don't know.
That's
I don't
these
know.
new kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
These new kids. I'm telling you, they test the waters.
Taking them phones.
They can't breathe. They can't breathe.
You can't even function without this phone.
That's why my kids don't got no phones.
I wish I would have went that route.
Me too.
And then I'm just sitting back here like, because he's only 7, so I don't have to really deal with that. So
really,
taking stuff from her, she don't care. She right back at it. I can tell her no. She right back at it. She do not care. She don't care.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Don't care.
So let's talk about the difference between how you were disciplined and how you discipline your kids. Let's talk about it.
My mom fought me like a bitch on the street.
Oh my goodness. But you got boys, so you really can't do too much.
Yeah, but still, punch in the chest or whatever. Okay, cool. But my mom, rumble me.
And that's why I be trying to tell Imoni, like, baby, back in the day, it wasn't no Imoni sit down. Brittany, no, it was straight throw. That's why it was like that out in the streets, because the way my mom, it wasn't not even talking. That wasn't an option either. No, she was straight fist first, and anything she had in front of her at you.
Swear.
Yeah.
Anything. A shoe. Anything.
Yes.
What about you?
No, not me.
How did your mom discipline you?
I would just be on punishment. That's all. I was the youngest though. You know what I mean? So my mom,
she was like the baby.
I was the baby. So it was real. She was real easy on me. You know they say the third kids, your mom forget about them. I really got left alone. She forgot about me.
I ain't having no more.
Facts. Like I could have did anything. Like, I would be on punishment. I would get suspended, be on punishment for one day, and then the next 2 days, she didn't give a darn. Facts, she didn't.
No.
But I turned out good though.
So I hear you saying that you try not to do that with your kid. Why?
Because it's traumatizing.
It is.
I feel like it's traumatizing. I'm sitting thinking about it, and my mom still parents like that. Like I got little sisters, and they can't handle it. They so soft today, and they can't. Yeah, they can't handle it. I just feel like if I tell you something, do it.
That's
so I don't have to go that route with you.
That's right. I agree with you on that. But I think the difference with my mom now is like with her second set of kids, she doesn't treat her kids like the younger ones.
They get away with everything.
She don't hit them.
They talk back. I be like, I would never be able to say that.
Come in whenever they want, do whatever they want. Let that have been us.
Yes.
We on punishment. We ain't getting them J's.
Swear we ain't getting them J's.
That phone bill ain't getting paid. No friends can't come over. You can't go outside.
I remember seeing her put a note on the refrigerator. It was like, "Have a great day." I was mad as hell.
Well, new generation. When they start doing this?
Never get no "Have a great day."
I'm cracking
I
out.
was like, wow, okay. I was like, I guess
on
that's
everything.
a positive thing. But I agree
my little
with you
sister
on that.
fight back. I said when my mom used to put hands on me, I used to be like, all right.
Oh, she fight back.
That's
Ooh,
fight
she's
back.
bold.
Maybe I should have never said that, but she fight back.
Ooh,
You don't be helping mom? Okay.
Into I don't know what it is about my siblings, but they respect me a little bit more.
Good.
That's
That's
my
okay.
mom. Like it's like Shawnee's coming. All right, well I quit. Like,
Right.
I quit. Yeah, and I feel like
that's-
she feel like that about my mom though. Because she really like that.
Because
Like,
you know why? Probably because they probably fear your mom and they respect you. You know what I mean? I think sometimes it's a difference because I
that
feel
makes sense.
like I feel with my daughter. I feel like she doesn't fear me because I don't put my hands on her. We had this conversation. She looked at me. You was like, "Scott, she ain't
Take you as a joke.
She takes you as a joke." So I think that's maybe a difference. Maybe you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could
Sounds
agree.
about right.
Because my daughter's like that with her aunt on her dad's side, and I have to call her. She don't even feel her dad, so I have to call auntie. Yeah, she is a tough one. She's a Taurus, so yeah.
I'm a Taurus.
Oh Lord, he said your mom fought you. You came out good. I'm
like, one thing I pass down to my kid is like screaming. I have to work on that, and I'm still like in therapy, working on that. I be spazzing.
You go to therapy?
You do?
I love that for us because I go too.
I saw that. I was like,
I've been going for the last couple months.
Yeah,
let's talk about it. I keep saying it. I'm gonna have to.
So I'm working on that, but I be spazzing on her. Like I got to work on that. So I think that's one thing that my mom passed down. Her mom, her grandparents. Just
I probably would agree with you because if something ain't right in my house, I'd be like, "Y'all are so dirty." So yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that too.
I didn't pass nothing down for
my
mom.
With your kids, though.
No, I'm not.
Are you not?
I'm not calm at all. I'm just like you. I'm spazzing every second of the minute. I don't like nothing on my floor. Period. Okay? Only do that in public because I know y'all call the cops on me. I'm telling you, after you see what I'm going to do.
After you see what I'm going to do.
I'm just saying, my mom was very calm. Y'all know my mom. She was calm. She ain't scream at me at all. I'm totally the opposite. And we're both Leos. I'm totally the opposite of my mother. So, but Kamaya, she screams. She's the second one.
She screams.
But you are a sweetheart. Like you're goofy, but
that's why they play with me.
You really are a sweetheart. You really are.
I take to the screaming because I feel like when I scream, I think she think it's funny.
The older dudes, the older one, I feel like he just be like, like whatever.
Because y'all are so be like pretty and beautiful, they can't even take y'all serious.
I'm like, you really think I'm a joke?
Yeah, because even sometimes when that dude scream at him morning, like she'll look at me like, okay, no, she's not playing. She's not playing because I be having to. I look her in her face. I'm not playing with you. Do you think you could beat me? Like, do you think I'm one of your friends? Like, I be having to really talk to her like that.
She's so small.
That's the thing. Like, little feisty little
you
thing.
Getting it all back, bro.
Yeah.
You getting
That's
it all back.
That's exactly what it is.
Thank God he didn't bless me with a girl. Because his attitude.
Girl.
I'm jealous. I wish I would have had all boys. I mean, I love my kids, but it would have been such peaceful.
And the baby, he's just boys. Like, he's laid back. Like, he don't really do much. He don't really care. Yeah, he just be looking at him morning like, here she go again. And she's screaming at her again. Like,
my young one.
Parenting is a beautiful thing because watching them grow up, they are so funny though.
Yeah,
some of the kids, they do be funny. They do be funny.
Where I be just running around the house with them and stuff, wrestling with them. They have a time of their life when I do that with them.
Definitely.
That's all they be wanting is just that affection and that attention.
That's what matters.
Yeah, that's what matters at the end of the day.
Yes.
So I talked a little bit about my weakness as a parent. I said screaming and things like that. Can you guys think of any weaknesses you can think of as a parent?
Screaming is one, but honestly,
I think I keep saying what I'm going to do. Like, if y'all don't pick this up, I'm beating somebody's ass. Like, you know what I mean? And then I don't do it. So that's my weakness, I feel like. Like, I don't stand on what I'm saying. I hate that for me. I'm working on it.
That's what it learns. And I don't have patience. If I say do something, get up and do it.
I'm the same. I'm like that too. But I think we all are like that. Like, you know, because I'm very neat. I don't play that. Imoni come in the house, she throw her coat on the couch, shoes.
Why would you think your coat go there when you see the coat right there?
But you just was at school all day. You couldn't have put that shit on my couch. What's wrong with you?
Couldn't have.
Like, it be little things like that she know gets up under my skin, and you do it every day. Yep. Every day. So I'd be like, all right, one day I'm gonna slip up, and I'm gonna fuck you up. She'd be like, looking at me like, yeah, all right. All right.
Or be sitting at the table and they get done eating and they don't wipe their area. Like, what are we doing? I'm not y'all's name.
Expect me to do
seriously. And my kids are grown, like 13, 10. Like, come on now. I let Moo pass. She's 7. But y'all 10 and 13.
Y'all know what's going on. That's how I feel about my 12-year-old. You know, why you got crumbs. Yeah,
Even at 7 years old, if you can get on YouTube, if you know all them TikTok,
you can clean yourself and put your stuff in the trash.
You can clean up after yourself and all of that. Yeah, I should not have to tell you that. And then when I do tell you, why you got an attitude? You have
daughter.
That toys and shit everywhere. I don't play with toys.
She said, "I'll play with toys and shit." Sometimes I do. Love it, dear. Okay,
hold on. What type of toys is we talking about?
Grown-up toys.
Okay,
Whatever my head. Love a toy.
Best friend. Best friend.
All right, y'all. So we talked about weaknesses. What are some strengths that you have as a parent? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna always show up. Like, you know, I'm always beat her. Like, you got a basketball game, you know mom's coming. You got soccer, I'm coming. I'm a beat her. You know, you don't gotta worry about that.
I can honestly say that's how I am too. Because literally, Imani comes to me for everything. I don't care what it is. It could be mommy, you see my eraser? Anything. I don't care what it. She looks to me for everything. So I feel like that makes me feel good because you know she'd be like, mommy, I want to be like you, like, even though you know all the time she always say that, and I'd be like, you know, I want you to be better than me. I want you to be what you want to be, like, you know. But it'd be little things like that make me feel like I'm doing something right.
Yeah,
I'm doing something
right. I love that.
So yeah, definitely, like, she got her ways, but she's very sweet. She is.
Oh, I love that.
Don't look at me.
You said I
don't got no strength. I'm just there.
You is crazy.
No, I agree with her saying. I definitely do.
What are some differences between your kids and you? Like, what are some differences? Like some things that even like growing up, like, I would never do that.
Like, okay, wait. Are you talking about like when I was younger at their age?
Yeah.
Okay, so
or now,
Jeremiah is antisocial. I was never antisocial. You know what I mean? I'm like a
social butterfly.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to say. A social butterfly. I am. My girls, I ain't gonna lie. They like me. They're just like me. But Jeremiah looked like me, but he acted different than me. Of course, he's a boy, but at the same time, he's just so standoffish, and I don't know why. My girls is very open, you know what I mean? They're funny, they're outgoing, you know what I mean? They don't care where they're at, who they're with. You gonna remember them.
I like that. That's what's up.
Maybe that's enough for him.
Like, growing up, I was outside. I was a hands-on kid. I wanted to play with people. I wanted to be outside. And my son wanted to be in the house playing on the game. So, like, that's just the difference between us two. Like, why you want to be in the house? Like, there's so much to do outside. You could knick-knock. You could do everything. You know what I mean? I
swear. See? And then me, I was a outside kid. I love the streets. And my kids are the same way. Imani, what makes her different from me, she loves church. Don't wrong.
She's really into
church. I went to church as a kid, but when I say my baby don't miss a Sunday, she's very, very involved, and I love that for her.
Yes,
I love it. She's very into it. Like, she's a church and singing.
That just made me feel away. I mean, like, what?
Yes, and you got to see it. She loves it. She'll just be spare a moment, just singing gospel songs, just out of nowhere. Reading scriptures out the Bible.
Yes. I thought she a golden child.
I'm telling you, she's very special. She is.
She's very special.
She is. And I love it. Like, I just look at her like I've never been that kid.
Right. So
that be so
proud at the same
and she
time.
can stay the night over somebody's house and be like, oh no, I gotta go to church in the morning.
I know that's right.
And they make their way to make sure she go to church.
I know that's right.
Oh yeah, she don't play no games, and I love it.
And she be there this Sunday.
Oh yeah. She's
beautiful.
Mom, I gotta get my church clothes ready. She don't play.
Oh, I love that.
She don't play.
Yeah, she's.
I love it. I'm telling you, she be all into beautiful. It. Like, yes.
Yeah,
my kids can't sit still in church, so I watch it on TV. I don't even go.
So that's definitely what makes her different from me.
I feel like you're similar in any ways.
Looking at Imani, the way she dance and do all of the little cartwheels and stuff reminds me of me so much. Like, because that was me, cheerleading and then just finding every little thing that just dance and just, that's all she do all day. Cartwheels, backflips, anything, all day.
I can't see it. I just feel like they act like their dads. I'd be like, ugh. That's your dad. Why would, like, again, where do you come from? Like, you know, I don't know.
Same with
because Deuce act just like his dad, real calm, chill, laid back, and Mill was just like on 10 all the time. That's not me. Like, I don't know.
Then you have boys, you don't have a girl to be like,
to mirror me. Yeah. Because if I do, no, for real, because if I do, it's a problem.
It's a big problem.
What about you?
It's their personality.
Okay.
It's their personality I see. And Kamaya, she's very clean. Like, she folds her drawers.
Okay.
You doing too much, Mom. Come on, sin.
Okay. Wow, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good. But yeah, that's what I see. Cause I don't like stuff out of place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you always been like that.
And her personality, I told you she mom number 2. And
that's what my mom and them caught on.
The mother.
Facts.
About you and Sky.
Right.
We are totally different. She's so loud and she be lying. She's messy. She is so messy. She be like, oh, y'all, did y'all hear about
You're
what's
low key
going on?
messy.
No.
You're low key messy.
She be like,
Oh, really? Because I don't get that.
no,
Speaking to the mic.
talk to people who I feel comfortable with.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But no,
That makes- so do I.
she's real messy. And she's a class clown. She's loud. She does her own little thing.
She don't give me that.
When you get
She's
to
so
know her.
quiet.
No,
When
you
I'm
got to
around.
be around Sky.
She's
Her
real
and Courtney
loud.
are completely different. They're completely
Only
different.
thing I think we're the same is like
They're both
we're
goofy.
home. Yeah, we're homebodies. Like
Yeah.
we like to be in the house. Like she will stay in the house, watch TV and stuff. Like we be chilling. So I think that's anyway.
That's cool.
But we are totally different.
They are.
We're running out of time, but I do want to know this. What are your top 3 values that you feel the most compelled to teach your children?
Be respectable.
3.
Okay, one is be very respectable. I don't play that disrespecting your elders, disrespecting nobody. I should have said God first.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
God first. Be respectable and love yourself.
I love that.
Thank you.
I'm going to say God, respect, and loyalty.
Loyalty. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say God. I'm going to say loyalty. And I'm going to say strength.
Ooh.
I'm going to say strength because a lot of people don't have it.
They don't.
A lot of people don't have it, and you need it to live in this world that we live
I
in
learned
today.
to have
I
strength.
agree with that.
Right.
Because
Yes.
if you got
Crazy,
strength,
so,
you'll be
yeah.
able to love yourself. You'll
Yeah.
be able to
You'll be
respect
able to
others.
do
You'll be able to continue on.
Yes, you'll be
like,
able to
with
do
whatever.
anything.
I like that.
So, yeah, definitely.
I want to change mine too. Strength is a hit.
I learned strength too, just dealing
Let's
with
talk about that.
a
What do you have to
baby
say about that too?
being autistic. You know, that's time. That's strength. You know, you have to put a lot into that, especially when you don't know nothing
That
about
part.
it. You're just coming into it. So you have to have strength. You have to have patience. Definitely, you have to have patience, because if you don't have patience, you're not going to be able to conquer anything.
Yeah,
You're not going to be able to conquer anything. And I'm still working on patience and strength myself. But yeah, as long as you got that, you could do anything.
That's right.
Okay, speak.
Do anything.
So, Shawnee, you talked about how you learned to have strength. What, you want to talk about that?
I'm just saying, like, everything around me. My mom, how she's so vocal and, like, loud. And my past relationship, just strength, like, him being a narcissist. Like, I just learned strength to continue on. Like,
I love that.
being a parent by myself. I ain't going to say a single parent because I'm not that.
Right.
Okay.
But I just learned strength, how to handle it, get it done, do it. And it's strength. And it's working. And I learned that. I didn't know that as a little girl. I didn't at all.
I love that.
I love that too.
I'm about to cry. It's deeper than y'all think.
I'm telling you, and that's
you.
what I be saying. Like, everybody are dealing with struggles, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, like,
You never know when somebody's going
you
through.
don't, you never know. You never. So it be like when you do see people post little things like, "Oh, I'm having a rough day." Don't ignore that.
Facts.
Don't ignore that because you never know what that person is going through. They might need somebody to just be like, "Hey, how are you?"
That part.
Yeah.
Just somebody
And
that
that'll
vent to.
make their day go the best.
Yes.
Yep.
I would say honesty. I'm really big on honesty. I would say loyalty. Even when she was little, I'll test her, like, say, what did I tell you about loyalty? Like, I'm really big on loyalty and self-respect. I even school her on that. And I'm like, what does it mean to have self-respect for yourself? Because a lot of
little
these
girl,
girls,
yes.
So I think that those are very important.
Yeah, I couldn't believe self-respect. I'm looking at my
I'm
son's
still
phone.
learning.
I'm looking at my son's phone. And I see a little girl his age dancing like.
Was she twerking?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but she was twerking. I'm all like, y'all are 12. How are you doing this? Where's your self-respect? Where's your mom? Like, why don't you?
How did
why
you
are you so
understand that?
Exactly. I'm all like,
that's because
who's
these
her
parents
mom?
today are not parents.
They're
friends. And I'm not
and they don't
going
really
for that.
parent.
And
They're
that's why
just
my kids
there.
don't have no fun.
They're just there, and they think that that's more than enough
But you
because
know
you're
what?
present.
But I think we gotta like really be careful of like blaming the parents, because I'm going to say like there's some things my kid did and
you didn't teach them or didn't.
yeah, it was like I feel
Right.
like this wasn't my
You're
fault,
right.
and I'm sitting there wondering like these people gonna think like who the hell's their
That
parent?
part.
So I think sometimes
So
they
you're
learn
right,
from
because
the
you give your child all
internet.
the tools, and it's up to them whether they're going to use it or not.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah,
It's the
they're
internet.
learning. They're learning.
And so
Yeah.
are we.
Yes.
Are we.
Yes.
Yes.
The
That's
internet
scary.
is the devil. So
It is.
It is. I hate
Yeah.
it.
It
So
is.
I know we talked about last time checking your man's phone. Do you guys check your kid's phone? Because you said you looked at your son's phone.
I definitely went, and I would.
If you
But if they had a phone, I definitely would.
yeah, I'm checking.
You gotta check those phones because you'd be surprised what you see in those phones. How these kids
It's
talk.
scary.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's so scary.
I could just imagine. I am not ready for that.
Just how they talk. Like my son, to me, he's not soft, but he's like a little on the softer side.
Okay.
But when he's talking to his friends and I'm looking at our phone, he be like, nigga, like, I'm like, so you a whole different person. Like, I don't know this kid. And he's a whole different person.
I mean,
Yes,
he's going to do that. He's going to show you the respect and everything that you need and all. He's not
Right,
going to
'cause
show
we
you
did the
that
same
side.
thing.
Exactly. He's not going to show you that side.
But I still want you to be you because I'm still me, though.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want you to
But
be
you
like,
say, hold on, this is a whole nother
yeah.
side.
I'm like, wait, you.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different kid.
I
like,
think
Sometimes I
sometimes
ain't used to that.
me, I wasn't. I'm
sometimes
not.
they're trying to impress their friends because a lot of things
Yeah.
I subscribe to. I'm like, this
Yeah.
ain't you, girl.
Well, you
Stop
feel
trying
like you
to be
gotta go
somebody else.
outside and be tough or something? Like, what is it?
Because you're saying like he's on the softer side,
Yeah,
so maybe
but-
his friends might see that, and he might
Yeah.
try to feel like he needs to be a little tougher.
But I do want my house to be your safe spot. I want you to
That
be.
part.
I
Right.
want you to release and let go. So if that's
Yeah.
what it is, then that's what it is. I'm all like, can you talk to me? You want to write it down? Like,
do you talk to him like this?
yeah,
I love that.
because I want to know. Like,
That
why you
part.
acting like a tough queen? Like, you know what you did. That's not what you're giving.
What events in your childhood are important to shield your kids from? In what ways have that led you to be excessively controlling? Yeah, or events or something in your childhood that, you know, you want to shield your kids from. I would say like maybe poverty, like living in the projects and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, honestly,
Facts, I am.
And what I'm saying,
no,
because
I'm
I know
sorry.
we had this conversation before. Growing up in a project, you know, showed me principles and things like that.
And you're
But-
well-rounded too.
Yeah.
like that makes you well-rounded.
Yeah, but I don't want my daughter to grow up in poverty. Like I don't want that for her.
Me either. My son don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
like,
when
him-
we go to
Exactly.
the project, so that she might Scott be like, ew. I be like, now she's like, this is ghetto. I be like, I'm ghetto. She be like, oh my
dude's looking
god.
around like, Mom, where are we at? Like, Mom. But the little
I mean,
one.
honestly, y'all, we could sit up here and say we could try to shield our kids from this and from that, but they're still going to grow up and they're going to figure out life for themselves.
Yeah,
for what it
really-
is.
So it's really like
have any,
you
to be
can't
honest.
really say like I don't think I had a bad childhood. Even growing up in poverty and stuff and being in the projects and everything, I loved it.
Facts.
Yeah, I
That's
love
why I
it.
feel like we
loved it.
turned out pretty damn
Oh,
good.
that
If you
part.
ask me.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want my kids to have to go through with lights being cut off.
Yeah.
Not just having to
Boiling
worry,
water.
you know, and they're not going to have to worry about that. But they're going to have to learn life themselves. So I can say it, but that ain't going to mean too much to them.
Right.
They got to see it and go through it themselves. So
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Leave off with positive note to like the single moms out there. Anything y'all want to say? Advice y'all want to give to the single moms, or just a
Keep
positive?
going.
That's
Keep
exactly. I was about to
going.
say, keep going. Don't
don't
stop. Never
Keep
stop.
going.
Do it tired. Do it broke.
Yes.
Do it mad. Do it sad. Just keep going.
Yeah.
You posted
part.
that.
Yes.
You posted
Yeah. I felt that. Just keep going, baby.
Do all that.
What do you gotta say, Ange?
I agree with them saying keep going, but if you need to release and need to cry or vent, don't
do
feel
that
afraid
too.
to. Right.
Do that too. I be in the
Definitely.
shower like,
That's
Lord.
all a part of healing.
Yes.
That's all a part of healing.
Yes.
Like the world don't got to see it.
That part.
The world don't have to see. The world don't have to know nothing. What you going through
Right.
at all.
I would say take some time for yourself.
That too. Yeah.
I think we all need to work on that. We all want to be good moms. We work and running businesses and things like that. But take some time for yourself.
Right.
Definitely.
Find
You
it.
know?
Definitely.
I need
Thank you
to.
guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy holidays.